ESL students, it's Mr. Caesar back again with some speaking, reading, listening, and writing activities. All right, I'll do this a little differently today. All right, so we have some new picture prompts. Let me zoom in a little bit for you so you can see a little bit better. All right, so we have picture prompt. We have a new different kind of picture, and then we have level 1 and level 2. So I encourage you to do both, okay? But starting at level 1, this is what we've been doing. What do you see in the picture? Where are they? What is the man doing? And how do the women feel? Okay, then level 2, what is the problem? Okay, in this picture, what do you think of the man's behavior? And what would you do if this happened to you? So you can share this with a sibling or an adult. All right, let me zoom back up. Hold on one second. All right, last time we finished the story of Dorothy and the Wizard of Oz, and we were doing the summary graphic organizer. So our somebody is Dorothy. She wanted to get back to Kansas, but she and her house had landed in the land of Oz. So she went to see the Wizard of Oz, but the Wicked Witch of the West took her to her castle. Then Dorothy got water on the Wicked Witch and she melted. Glinda cast a spell and Dorothy got back to Kansas. Okay, so if you don't have it exactly as I have it, that's fine. But you should have so she did go see the Wizard of Oz, okay, and the Wicked Witch of the West got her, and in saying that in some way. And then the way the story ends is that Glinda got her back to Kansas, and the witch melted. So we definitely need those details. All right, so we have a new thing to do today. Okay, so what I want you to do is you're going to number your paper from 1 to 6. Okay, and see how this has a number 1 on it. So that's the first one you're going to do. So number 1 says umbrellas. Before there were umbrellas, there were parasols. A parasol is similar to an umbrella, except that it is used as protection from the sun. The main difference between an umbrella and a parasol is that an umbrella is waterproof. The first umbrellas appeared in China in the 11th century BC. They were made from silk and only used by nobility and royalty. So now in number 1, what is the difference between a parasol and an umbrella? Okay, number 2, in each cloud, you don't have to draw clouds on your paper. You just have to write number 2. Write a word that rhymes with the word rain, but does not contain the letter I. So you're going to have to think about that one. What rhymes with the word rain? Okay, number 3, it says, number these sentences from 1 to 6 to put them in the correct order. Okay, so you're going to have to figure, you can write on number 3 which one came first, and you can just practice writing your sentences. There's nothing wrong with just writing them again. All right, number 4 says, explain the meaning of each of these idioms. In English, we have lots of expressions that we say, but we mean something else, and that can get a little tricky. Okay, so I'm going to be going into a lot of that, figurative language. This is our first time with this. It's raining cats and dogs. And what do you think that means? When it rains, it pours. What do you think that means for number 4? I don't want to rain on your parade. What do you think that means? Okay. Number 5. So you're going to write the weakest word to the strongest. So all of these have to do with rain. Okay. So which word is the weakest word to describe a rain shower? Then what's the next one? Okay, and the next one, and the strongest one. You could do the weakest one, write that one, and then write the strongest one, and then do the middle ones. So that might be an easier way to do it. All right, then last one, number 6. The word rain can be a noun or a verb. Use it in a sentence for each one. Use it as a noun and use it as a verb. Ooh, and even a harder one. Now use it in a sentence as an adjective. Okay, they gave you a hint. Add a Y to the end. Adjective. All right, and bonus. Make a T-chart. Make a T-chart on your paper. On one side, write bad things about rain. On the other side, write good things about rain, because there is bad and good things about rain. And then I have the joke of the day. Miss Pep would be so happy. When does it rain money? And I will share, that's the joke. See if you can come up with the answer. I will share all of these answers next time, okay? So if you get stuck, don't fret. All right. So now what we're going to do something different for writing today. So what I want you to do is look at this picture, okay? And I included, we used our guide words last year, a lot of us, for when we're describing pictures. So what do you see? What sizes do you see? Like for me, I say, what do I see? Well, I see a boy and a man fishing. That's what I see. If I'm thinking of sizes, well, the lake is really big compared to the boat. The boat seems really small. Okay, the trees are really tall. So those are some sizes. And then I'm going to do colors. What colors I see? Green. You know, I see like the orange of the sun a little bit, maybe like a purple in the sky. He's wearing green and camouflage colors. He's wearing electric green. The boat is green. So those are some of the colors. And then shapes. And then I would talk about where are they? I just said it was a lake. Are they moving? Well, yeah. Even if you don't see them moving like in the picture, you know that they're taking their fishing rod and moving it into the water to get fish. And if you've been to a lake or a pond or anything, you know that you will be hearing, bees buzzing, maybe some flies. You will see like little ripples in the water because there's fish in it. So you will see a lot of movement. Okay. What's the mood? What emotion do you get from this picture? I get happy or calm. Like I don't feel like there's any negative things going on in this picture. And then background, what do you see in the background? Okay, the background, I see the sun is coming up. So I'm assuming it's, morning time. Okay. And then we didn't do a perspective. How am I viewing the picture? The perspective is it's like what you see, the boat is a lot closer to you than the sun. So that's the first thing we're seeing. Okay, when is the image taking place? We said the morning, and then what sounds, okay, kind of go along with the movement. What sounds would you hear? Okay, so now what I want you to do, and I left this picture so you can always rewind the video to look at it again. That's not a big deal. So now the challenge is we need to write, I wrote the 3-word sentence for you, and then a 4-word sentence, 5-word sentence, 6-word sentence, and then 7-word or more sentence, okay? So every sentence has to have a noun or a verb. I talked to all of you about this. If it doesn't have a noun and a verb, it's not a sentence. Okay, so I will attach on the video a YouTube little song. It's like 2 minutes, and it talks about nouns, verbs, and adjectives again. And it gives you a little quick review of what all of those are if you need it. And even if in YouTube, if you're like, I can't think of any adjectives. If you put adjectives for kids in the search engine, it will all come up for you. It's very, very easy to find. So what I want you to do, I did the 3-word sentence. So I couldn't say the boy and father are fishing. That's too many words. Okay, so I had to use a pronoun to describe them. Okay, so I used they are fishing. Okay, so now you can use that and write a 4-word sentence, a 5-word, a 6-word, a 7-word. Your 7-word sentence should be very descriptive. I should see those conjunctions that we've talked about all year, about making our sentences longer, not having simple sentences, compound sentences. Again, I will share what I did next time, but I want you to try to do it on your own. Okay, so those are our 2 new things, and I just want you to challenge yourself. Okay? All right. Moving on. Let me scroll back. This is the listen and draw from last time. Okay. And now this time we again have, you can just draw a little circle there. And then whenever you are ready, I need to be ready too. Here we go. Draw 3 ants in the lower right corner. Draw a sun in the upper left corner. Draw a cloud in front of the sun. Draw a boy in the lower left corner. Draw a kite on the ground in front of the boy. Draw a girl on the grass. Draw a kite in the girl's hands. And if you want, you can color the picture. All right, Granny's Candies time. All right, last time we had cookies. They're all types of cookies. I hope you learned about that. And now, what do they have in common? Soccer, baseball, and volleyball. What do they have in common? All right, I will be back next time with the answers to all the things in the video. Okay, have a good day.